welcome to the Value Telling Podcast, where we talk to some amazing people about all aspects of their persuasive process and decision winning. We cover up what value telling content really is and why it plays an essential role in winning decisions, like securing that dream job, getting that buy-in from that hard to please client, winning a place on that PSL after a tough tender process, and so much more. At the heart of the podcast is celebrating all the great things people do to understand and deliver a high persuasive performance and what it really means. I'm Matt Trainer, and I'm delighted to spend a few moments with some amazing people. I'm not a guru, but I'm an experienced business leader, and I've worked in, led and advised hundreds of companies and thousands of people over the last 20 years. I've picked up a thing or two along the way. I've seen the good, the bad and the ugly, and I'm ready to share. If you value some thought-provoking culture, insightful science, inspirational snippets on all things decision winning, you're in the right place.
So cast your mind back to perhaps some of your earlier years. You already said you've had you started out in recruitment, a little bit wet behind the ears and just try to make it work. Can you cast your mind back to those moments? And can you ever remember a scenario where you've gone in to try and influence and inspire a client or a candidate where you did just talk at them and you didn't have that experience to sit back and listen and absorb what they were saying?
Yeah, I was, I fully winged it, and I think we all do when you're starting any new career, new job, despite all the training, especially our top where you got to go out there and put yourself out there daily. You do have to, there's an element of winging it at the start, you do have to. And I was employed to do transactional finance recruitment. So, the lowest level, the most basic finance roles, no really particular large corporate clients. It was just do the very basics. And literally, I think I was about 2 months in and I managed somehow, I don't know how it happened, but I stumbled across a job for a Sarbanes-Oxley auditor. So a SOX auditor, which was and they wanted a temp and it was like about £500 a day. So it was way outside what I should be doing. But this guy, for some reason, liked the cut of my jib. We got on. And he goes, do you want to look at this job for me? I went to my director and he goes, he's probably expecting to place graduates. I've managed to somehow bring on a job with a client for a Sarbanes-Oxley auditor. We did AT&T as well. It's a huge corporate. And it was like, I was trying to get candidates, didn't know what I was looking at. I was throwing all kinds of things at him, talking at him, trying to push people into this job. And he was like, nah. And then it wasn't until my director at the time just sort of took over a little bit and goes, okay, you just watch how I do it. And eventually, just watching someone, he didn't talk for the first half an hour of the car. He just literally let the geezer download on him. And eventually, just by watching that person do that, and it just clicked. It was like, what am I doing? Just take a step back, let them, exacerbate their point, talk, understand what's going on. And that's probably my first little probably lesson. And we ended up placing. It was great, but for me, it was like, what am I doing in this situation? I was winging it. And when I get trainees in now and I see them almost replicating that on a daily basis, listen, let's take a step back. We need to understand this person before we even attempt to try and persuade them to do anything, because it's not going to happen.
There are lots of cool things happening in your company every day. As a leader, it's hard to keep track of the great things that happen, and remote work doesn't make it easier. Capturing and using this information that we call value-telling content is important, as it is needed to make a compelling bid, a sales pitch, deliver a performance review, and so much more. Blu-J can help supercharge your persuasive power by creating content that converts. Our platform works like a logbook that records the important stuff. Our powerful search makes it quick and easy to find what you need. Win more decisions with Blu-J. Book a call on our website and get a guided tour of what we do.